Now, of course, there has been some indications of age cheating from underage competitions, and the Democratic Republic of Congo have been forced to pull out of the regional qualifying tournament for the 2023 Under-17 African Cup of Nations after 25 out of 40 players failed mandatory age testing. It is the latest age fraud scandal to hit the Central African Football Federation's union, that is the UNIFAC qualifiers, after 32 players from host nation Cameroon failed age test ordered by Samuel Eto, that is the president of the Cameroonian Football Association, FECAFOOT. A statement by the Congolese Football Federation, FECAFOOT, said it was forced to withdraw a lot of players after only 15 were eligible and 25 failed out of 40 players submitted for MRI testing. Now, 4 countries, Cameroon, Congo, Brazzaville, Chad, Central African Republic, they will be the only ones who will take part in the qualifying competition, with the UNIFAC rescheduling fixtures from 12th to 24th January 2023. Now, of course, to give us more light on this conversation will be Valentine Bambot, a sport journalist from Cameroon. Thank you so much for joining us on the show, Valentine.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure being here.
It's always a pleasure to have you. Let's begin with Cameroon. Now, we hear that 32 players from the host nation, Cameroon, failed their age test ordered by the president of the side, Samuel Eto. Now, do you see this as a right step in the right direction as regards age checks and age cheating on the continent? Remember that Samuel Eto becomes the first president of a federation to take this step of testing the players, making sure that each player go through the MRI testing. Do you think this would be a check on age cheating?
Yes, it's a very positive step taken by the president of the Cameroon Football Federation, given that if they progress and taking part in the AFCON, if a single player, going by CAF's rules and regulations, if a single player that is brought to a squad in the under-17 competition, it fails the MRI test, then the entire squad are banned from the competition. So it's better to have such checks in a preparatory competition or a qualifier for the under-17 AFCON than to go to the commission proper and have such a scandal. It's really shameful to see age cheating in Africa, especially in Central Africa, where we have so much talent. But and one other important thing to note here is that there have been several changes. I think you know that the president of the Cameroon Football Federation has been bringing in Samuel Eto, and this one is one that many persons have lauded. But still, the scandal is just so overwhelming.
All right, we have seen African teams dominate FIFA age-specific championship, but never translate that same thing to a high standard of expectation to the very top on the African scene. But none have gone to dominate the world stage, even with these age checks. Shouldn't this be a cause for worry? Because we do the age check, but we do not dominate in these competitions. Other countries take the center in top competitions like FIFA competitions there.
That's right. For our African teams, it would appear that they do the age cheating and they only glow here on the continent. I take a vivid example for the under-17 AFCON. Morocco played the competition with Ghana some time ago, and Morocco had to file a complaint after they progressed at the expense of the under-17 women's squad of Ghana, and eventually Ghana was banned. The same thing happened in Liberia last October, where the Minister of Sports had to come out to lambast the federation, given that two of their players failed the MRI test and they could not progress to the under-17 AFCON that was taking place. So these are the things that have been happening. It is true that Africa has so many talents with regards to football, to soccer, but how do we identify these talents when they are younger to start grooming them? I think that has been the problem. When a player comes to the limelight, he's already, say, 20, 25, then he has to go slash his age to, say, 18 or 19 to be able to have more game time playing out in Europe. That, to me, is a perennial problem, and that's why we've not had so many talents coming from Africa here that can go and dominate the world stage.
Okay, Valentine, let's talk about the agents of some of these players. Do you think they are being encouraged to doctor their age by the players' agents? Do you think the players' agent force these players to doctor their age?
Yes, I don't think it starts with the agents, but it starts with the family. It starts with the immediate family. This is because when most of the players, especially here in Cameroon, I'll use a typical example where I am in the southwest region. When a player starts playing football, he is not aware that some degree of professionalism has to get into the scene, maybe to get a lawyer, to get an agent. So usually it's their parents who step into the scene to get to be their agent. And when parents see that these young players are really aging, say 18, 19, they want to bring it down to 2 or 3 years down. So the agents do not have a very major role to play here. It is when they start playing football. And we also have something here in Cameroon that we are referring to as the Godfather syndrome. This is because most players that we see excelling at the national stage, at the international stage, they did not just come from the blue. We have somebody who identified them, maybe in their quarter where they were playing football, maybe in a tournament that was organized, and they say, okay, this particular player can go places. This player is talented. So the godparent or the godfather will call you over and say, how old are you? They say you're 17. It's okay, let's work on this. Before eventually an agent comes into the scene. Before the agents come, it is already too late. The player has already had a different birth certificate. The player already has different another age on the identity card, and so on and so forth.
All right. Thank you so much, Valentine Bambot, for unpacking that for us.